Widdz here, and in today's video I'm gonna show you my favorite SMG build in the Division 2. I would say this is one of the best SMG builds in the game, and it was extremely fun to play it because I haven't played SMG builds in such a long time when it comes to the Division 2. But the good thing with this SMG build is that you can use run and gun, be super close in their face and have really good damage with really good survivability. And the gun we're gonna use is the exotic Victor or a Boro, which probably a lot of you guys are familiar with. But if you aren't, it's one of the newer exotics that you get from the Paradise Lost incursion. So the build that I'm talking about is focused around Hunter's Fury, which is a gear set I haven't used in quite some time. But the 2-piece gives you 15% shotgun and SMG damage, so in this case perfect for the SMG. 3-piece is 20% armor on kill and 50% health on kill. And this will just make it easier to stay alive and just be in front and just soak a lot of damage. As long as you can kill the NPCs, you will heal. And then the 4-piece, which is Apex Predator. Enemies within 50 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. So as you can see here in the video, if you kill a debuffed enemy with your weapon, it will also disorient other enemies. So you can see here as well, which makes it even easier to stay alive. You have all this armor on kill and health on kill, but now you also have this crowd control, which is just so good. And this also amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, and it stacks up to 5 times, even more damage. So a lot of damage and survivability on the 4-piece, and I mean even 3 and 2-piece, right? So a great gear set. So the build is based around that. For exotic, when it comes to the gear, I'm using a Memento Backpack, which gives you even more survivability and damage, right? First of all, it gives you one of each course, which I love. Same with Ninja Bike as well, right? It will only give you a gear mod though, but that is fine because getting an additional blue, for example, is great. And then you have the talent itself called Kill Confirmed. So when you kill NPC, they will drop trophies. As you can see on the screen, right? You pick them up, you will get a short and long-term buff. And this will scale depending on your course, right? So I have a quite balanced build here. But honestly, I think I want to use a bit more red. Currently I have 4 blues and 3 reds. So that will give me 1.5 million armor. But I'm pretty sure I could go with a few more reds. But this is kind of up to you. This right here gives good damage and really good survivability, which is really nice. So yeah, you get the long-term buff, right? You can get up to 30 stacks, which will then give you, for the long-term buff, right, 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen, and this is for 300 seconds, right? So as long as you get it stacked up, you can keep this up at 30 stacks really easy. And then you have the short-term buff, right, which is 5% weapon damage per red core. We have 3, right, so that would be 15% weapon damage for 10 seconds, right, every time you pick it up. And bonus armor, it will be 40% bonus armor since I have 4 blues. So extremely good backpack, and I don't use this backpack too much, but when you're playing solo, it's so good. But a lot of the builds, Ninja Bike is just so good, right? Or you have so many good talents for the backpacks, such as Vigilance. So it's pretty fun when you actually use this backpack. Other than that, 4-piece Hunter's Fury, right? And then I decided to run Sokolov for the 10% SMG damage. And the talent there have Obliterate. You can kind of use whatever you want here. You want to go Unbreakable for more survivability, you can do that. You could also go Intimidate, but they have changed this. I mean, it was a long time ago though, but the way it works now, it's not instant damage like it was before. And when you play Memento, you're not gonna have bonus armor up all the time, so I'm not sure that it's really worth it. If you're playing Obliterate, at least you have it up all the time. Like, it's extremely easy to keep up, right? But sure, you could maybe try Intimidate, but I feel like Obliterate is just easier to keep upright, and it's just always up. In terms of stats, we're using SMG, right? SMG build, so we are gonna go for crit chance and crit damage, right? So that will be the gear mods and the secondary attributes. Since we are using a gear set though, there's only 1 attribute per slot, right? So we are gonna get a bit less when it comes to crit, right? But make sure you get close to 60% on your crit chance, and then just put the rest into critical hit damage. My build is not min-maxed, so this is like how it looks right now. I'm not sure how the crit chance is looking at, but you could always swap like gear mods for that to maximize the efficiency, right? And when it comes to the gun, we are using Ouroboros. You can use other SMGs, but definitely Ouroboros is just on another level. And it's also a Victor, and we all know my love to the Victor, so definitely try to get a hand of Ouroboros. And then you want to roll damage to target out of cover as a third attribute. If you can't get that, then damage to armor is okay, but damage to target out of cover is the best one for that. You can also use an orbit, so you can get even more crit chance and crit damage, right? Since we are gonna be running SMG, we're gonna have 60 crit chance, getting 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. If you can just finish a NPC or a skill, it's pretty nice. As I said before, you get 20% armor on kill and 50% health on kill. But I would definitely recommend to also use Gunner, which I think is extremely good for PvE, because then you also get the additional 10% armor on kill, which will give you 30% armor on kill per kill, right? Which is just insane. On top of that, you will also get every third reload 50% faster, which is great for that DPS, right? On top of that, 5% more rate of fire for every kill, which will synergize really good with Ouroboros. Gives a really good overall spec for PvE, right? You can use whatever you like though, but personally I like to run Gunner. In terms of skills, I like to run a decoy. Just put that out there, and then you can rush pretty easy and get close to the AI, right? And yeah, as soon as you're close to the AI, you just kill them, pick up all the trophies, and you're just slaying everything, even on legendary difficulty. And second skill, I prefer to use Revive Hype just to have some safety, right? I like having a lot of safety, because then you can just turn off your brain and just shoot, and yeah, it just makes everything easier. But that's how I like to run Hunter's Fury for now with SMG. I think this is a super fun build to play, especially if you are like me and you have played a lot of Sniper, a lot of AR, and it have been a long time ago since you played SMG. I would definitely recommend to try this build out. Super fun. And yeah, if you know the spawns as well, this build is just insane because of the Hunter's Fury 4-piece, right? You kill NPC and they get disoriented, so learn the spawns and you can definitely go more reds on this build. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you are interested in more YouTube videos like this on Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I do stream on twitch.tv/widdz, so check that out as well. I will catch you guys live on the stream or in the next YouTube video.